as the government continues to implement strict measures to check further spread of the disease, many are asking this question: how will persons who depend on daily wages survive at this moment? Well, to address this, the Lagos State government and other agencies have put in place measures to ensure no one is left behind as the lockdown begins. There is more in this report. Lagos and Abuja account for more than 60% of confirmed COVID-19 cases in Nigeria, and the federal government has ordered a lockdown in both states, limiting all forms of movement, including trading. Just hours to the lockdown, Lagos residents floored stores and malls to stock up essentials. But there are some who cannot afford to do this, raising fears that many might die from hunger and not the virus. To check this, the government says it will make available food banks to meet the need of vulnerable persons once the lockdown takes effect.
We are by this intervention targeting those who earn daily wage to feed their families, those who are vulnerable, what we consider as the lower part of the triangle, the elderly and the fiscally challenged. So at the first instance, we're targeting a food bank for about 200,000 families, 200,000 households. An household will consist of a father, a mother, and 4 children. And so we're providing stable food such as rice, beans, garri, bread, pepper, water in a full package to each and every of these households that we're identifying.
Also taking giant strides to ensure its members are well catered for during this period is the National Union of Road Transport Workers in Lagos. The body has been providing drivers with food items while also slashing dues imposed on them.
The
drivers have been complaining that they would have nothing to eat if they stay at home. That is why I have decided to share rice and noodles to them.
We cannot afford them to work when the government said they shouldn't work. So we'll make sure the dues go down.
During the 14-day lockdown, the government says it will intensify efforts to trace contacts of infected persons as it projects that community transmission of the virus may surge. This 110-bed space isolation center is one way the Lagos government is preparing for any such surprise.
Here is, like I said, they will have an ICU section, we have a regular bed isolation center, we have we have pharmacy department, we have doctors' lounge, doctors' quarters, everything you can imagine of an international standard is here. We're going through a time in which the level of the pandemic is unprecedented. So we cannot be over-prepared. In fact, the whole idea and the whole sentiment is you need to wrap up preparedness to over 200-300 level.
While major markets will be closed during the lockdown, the Lagos government says neighborhood markets will be launched in schools across the state, where basic food items will be made available at affordable prices to residents. Fidelia Aguncha, TV 360, Lagos.